Well, today's decision is rippling across the country, but some are worried it could trickle down to other cases. Today's opinion mentioned several other landmark cases, and now the question is, could they be in jeopardy?
I was the named plaintiff in the landmark Supreme Court case Obergefell v. Hodges, which made marriage equality the law of the land.
Jim Obergefell was the man behind this celebration. It was almost exactly 7 years ago when the Supreme Court ruled that same-sex couples have the right to marry. Fast forward to Friday, when we saw a similar scene outside the High Court.
What it brought up in my mind is the dichotomy of these decisions.
But Obergefell's decision is back in the limelight because it was mentioned in the Dobbs decision. Justice Clarence Thomas argued in his concurring opinion that the Constitution's Due Process Clause does not secure a right to abortion, and he adds, in future cases, we should reconsider all of this court's substantive due process precedents, including Griswold, Lawrence, and Obergefell. The Griswold decision meant married couples would have the right to use contraception. Eisenstadt also is mentioned elsewhere and confirms the same for unmarried couples. Lawrence protects the right of same-sex consensual sexual conduct. And as we've mentioned, the Obergefell decision guaranteed same-sex couples the right to marry.
My case is definitely one of the first on the hit list. I mean, we haven't really enjoyed marriage equality in this nation. We've had the ability to get marriage licenses and to get married and to have our states recognize them, but we haven't enjoyed marriage equality.
But in the majority opinion Friday, it says this. The dissent suggests that our decision calls into question Griswold, Eisenstadt, Lawrence, and Obergefell. But we have stated unequivocally that nothing in this opinion should be understood to cast doubt on precedents that do not concern abortion. Governor Mike DeWine also agreed that gay marriage in particular is likely to stand.
I don't think that is permissible by the Constitution as ruled by the U.S. Supreme Court 2 years ago. I don't think that is going to happen. No, that's simply not going to happen.
Now, we also should mention that in Justice Kavanaugh's concurring opinion, he mentioned several times that overruling Roe does not mean the overruling of those precedents we mentioned. And we should note that Jim Obergefell is running for a seat in the Ohio House.